Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to PresidentAudio, the platform where we speak truth to power. This video is very, very important. So when you see it, please do share it. I'm going to try and see if I can just make this a little bit, can you see it all right? I think you can. Now, I want you to watch and listen to what this man is about to say. And I'm going to listen to his words. Here is Governor Ortom's words. And we've been saying this on PresidentAudio consistently on PresidentAudio, the platform where we speak to power. We've been saying consistently that the Fulanis are out to take contraction Nigeria away from all of the Southerners. So if you're a Southerner, your land is at risk, and they want to take it over and make it Fulani. Listen to this man. By the way, I want you to remember these words. Freedom is never given, it is taken. Freedom is never given, it is taken. Listen to these words.
Look forward, look here. Okay, Mr. President, we want justice. Justice must prevail. We want you to allow us to use AK-47 the same way the Fulanis are using. Yes. Yesterday we saw them with our eyes. They were speaking Fulanis, not armed bandits. It was Fulanis, we saw them. They came and attacked this village. They killed more than 20 people. Their aim was to attack the IDP camp. But because of the neighboring villages, they killed and some people with injured others. Some are at the hospital right now. Mr. President, if you know you are in power, if you know you are the president of this country, we voted for you, and you must rise and do something. Else, we'll do our best. We must do our best. My name is Mr. Amos Amo. I'm the youth leader of this community. This is Abagana village. Thank you.
I'm from this community. At about 12 o'clock last night.
Do you still believe in one Nigeria, by the way? Are you still believing in one Nigeria? When you hear Amos Amo, the youth leader, speaking, saying that they need to have AK-47, the same way the Fulanis are walking around with AK-47. Are you still talking about one Nigeria? Open your eyes, see what is going on. Here's another man who's going to talk again. Listen on.
This morning, I was walking with the news that the Fulani headsmen have killed so many people in this community. And this is not the only community presiding over. Recently, just about 5 days ago, they killed so many within the same community. And they have been killing, there have been so many killings. And we, as a community, we say this should be the last killing. Otherwise, we go to self-help. Self-help. If government cannot, yes, the federal government has refused to provide security for the community.
Did you hear that? The federal government has refused to provide security for the communities. This is no longer about you talking about one Nigeria. Your community, whilst you are screaming one Nigeria, the federal government is refusing to protect your very own community. You heard it from the man, Simon Ajo, I think it is called.
Provide security for people of Benue State and Nigeria at large. So we resort to self-help.
Simon Amo, sorry.
We can see 6 corpses, others are in the hospital. We do not know how many.
I'm the prominent son of Benue State. This is my place, Abagana. Hallelujah. This is Abagana. And yesterday night, they called us that the Fulani people have invaded. My sister is here while I was in Agan. This didn't happen exactly some few minutes to 12. Before the information reached the community, it was already 12 o'clock. So it is sad. And what I want to tell the president is that he should arise as how the governor is telling him. That he should arise to responsibilities. This is suddenly. We are not happy any longer. Like, for instance, I would like to blame our governor in some extent that he has collected our weapons. He has collected our weapons since the history of the Tiv nations. No tribe and nobody has ever defeated the Tiv people. But because the governor has collected our weapons, now we are helpless. They say that we should submit our arms. We have submitted our arms. And now the Fulanis, they are attacking us.
Did you hear that? The Governor Ortom has now been accused of taking the weapons of their own people to protect themselves. And now the Fulanis are now attacking the same people with AK-47. This is what we're talking about. So whilst you are screaming one Nigeria, please watch this. So those of you screaming one Nigeria, listen to this young man, Terenge Yonge, I think it's called. Listen to him. One Nigeria is finished. Stop it. Wake up. It's a nightmare. You need to wake up. We have to break up contract with Nigeria. Listen on.
Don't have any other thing to do. There's anybody that move with cutlass that you should arrest him. The Fulanis that move with AK-47 and nobody is here to say anything. Did
you hear that? Fulanis are walking around with AK-47 and nobody is here to say anything. What more evidence do you need to stop believing in one Nigeria? Those of you talking about one Nigeria. Fulanis are walking around with AK-47. Don't take my word for it. Listen to the young man again.
And now the Fulanis, they are attacking us. We don't have any other thing to do. There's anybody that move with cutlass that you should arrest him. The Fulanis that move with AK-47 and nobody is here to say anything. There was no security in IDP. They came exactly to attack the IDP. It was because of the neighboring people that we are close to this place.
It's happening within.
So, Governor Autom, you have some questions to answer as well. Why is it that you've now left your people open to attack? You took their weapons. They are normally able to defend themselves. You took their weapons. And now, you're now screaming. And Fulanis, you allow Fulanis to overrun your area. Let's listen to what Governor Autom has to say.
The last 2 weeks, we have lost more than 70 people between the local governments of Makurdi, Goma, and Gwe West. Just alone. In addition to what you're seeing here today, many are in hospital, apart from the 6 that were killed. And 1 died in hospital. So that is 7 people died, and others are still in the hospital. My deputy is going there now. But I want to say that we're being overstretched. Our patience and our preaching of rule of law and due process. You can see that the people are fed up. Mr. President must rise up. He's the president of Federal Republic of Nigeria, and over the 250 nationalities that are in this country, Mr. President is their president. They voted him. We all voted him. He's our president. They have taken oath of office to secure the country and provide security for lives and property. This is unacceptable. This cannot continue. Mr. President cannot continue to be aloof. Mr. President must rise up to address the nation himself, not Garba Shehu or any of his assistants. Mr. President must tell us where we are going in this country. This is too much. We are being overstretched, and this is not acceptable. The body language, the action and inaction of Mr. President shows that he's only the president of Fulani people. I have warned this. I have written to him, I have written to the security agencies that Mayor Tiala anchored a meeting in Yola and said that except we repeal the prohibition of open grazing law, otherwise nobody will know peace. They will kill, they will maim, they will rape, they will do all kinds of atrocity. They have started doing it. And it's amazing. We're becoming a banana republic. If we have a president, Mr. President gives order, gave security agencies orders to shoot at sight whosoever is having AK-47. And then the Minister of Defense came out to say that they cannot shoot at sight. Those people should be prosecuted. So who is Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces? So this kind of game, these lies, this falsehood that is being played out, it is not acceptable. It is better for me not to be alive to see this kind of shame of leadership. What is going on? Nigerians, my colleagues, governors, we must arise and impress on the president to call a security summit. If possible, ensure that state of emergency is declared on security, so that all hands will be on deck to address this matter. But what is happening now, to me, it is very clear. Mr. President is just working for these Fulanis to take over the whole country. His body language is what is being played out. Mr. President gives order, and another person, minister, come and counter it. Is that not a shame? Just like the First Lady said some time ago, where are the men in this country to come out and confront this? That is Mr. President's wife coming out to lament and to cry and to say that Nigerians should arise, that something is wrong. But the president must tell us what is wrong with him so that we can all help him. I want to call on my colleagues, the governors, because after presidency is the governors. We must work hard to ensure that we salvage this country. Otherwise, this country where I'm seeing it, it is being drowned. And we must salvage it. Otherwise, tomorrow we wake up, there will be no country. You can imagine if I have not been there, that major road is blocked. You can imagine what will start happening. So this is we can't allow you to take over the place. But that is what they're agitating now. I said, goat does not bite. But when goat is pushed to the wall, it bites. That is where we are. We are fed up. We don't want to restore to software. We believe in the unity of this country. And that is what I've been preaching.
One Nigeria is killing everybody. And if you're not careful, you escape with your life last time, Governor Ortom. If you're not careful, one Nigeria will consume you. You're saying it yourself. You can't be double speaking. You either say, right, that's it, one Nigeria, he's killing us, we go and we support the youth. You cannot keep separating yourself from the youth. The youth are saying you are the one who took away the guns from them and their own weapons to protect themselves. And now the Fulanis are killing them. Fulanis are allowed to walk around with AK-47. But others, nobody else. And you're talking about one Nigeria. Please forget that one Nigeria nonsense. Forget it. I'm not even going to play anything else. I'm not. I'm saying directly to Governor Ortom and all the other governors. The kids, the youth said it. Fulanis all over that contractor called Nigeria. They can walk around with AK-47 and nobody will stop them. But if you so much as walk around with the cutlass, the police will be harassing you. Are they gods? Are they gods? Like I said, we're going for Yoruba nation. We're going for Biafra nation. We're going for you, Governor Ortom, should make sure the youth start going for Middle Belt nation. Because the problem right now is that the Fulanis, like you said, if nothing is done, if you do not start defending yourself, they will overrun Benue if they haven't already done so. Enough of this nonsense. Stop this one Nigeria nonsense. And now, I'm glad you're saying it. You're saying that Mr. President is working for Fulanis to take over Nigeria. And that is what we have been saying on Citizen AY, Oduduwa TV Radio, and many other broadcasts, other social media platforms have been saying the same thing. That the government of Nigeria is working for the Fulani, by the Fulani, to oppress Southerners. And now it is now out in the open. We have been saying this over and over and over and over and over. And we won't stop saying it. But now it's now time for action. We are calling on all Southerners. Awake. Wake up. This is an impending danger. The federal government of Nigeria, I've said it before, they are arming Fulanis. Both homebred Fulanis and those outside the country. As soon as they come in, they are giving them AK-47 to now turn on and kill Southerners. For how long are you going to be waiting? For how long are you going to keep shouting one Nigeria whilst they kill your family and friends? Today it might not come hit your family and friends, but tomorrow it might be you. It might be your family. It might be your distant cousins. And what will you say then? We're saying to you now, it's time to wake up. We're going for Yoruba nation. We're going for Biafra nation. We're going for Middle Belt. And you heard him. Your governor said it. Mr. President is working for Fulani takeover of Nigeria. And he's even say, as a governor, he's calling for a state of emergency. That is not a small thing he just said there. He is calling, Governor Ortom is calling for a state of emergency. He said once you move from the presidency, the next people are the governors. But what he forgets is that these Fulanis, they will come and say, oh, by the way, there is somebody called the Senate President. That's what they will come and try and do. But that's another issue. Because already, you see, they will never let Oshibajo talk. And the minute they start, you know, like I said, that's another issue. But right now, it is now obvious. We've been saying it. We've been saying that the Fulani government is working to ensure that the Fulanis take over the entire Nigeria. And here's the evidence. Here is the evidence. Ladies and gentlemen, when you get this video, please watch and share. Share it, share, and share. I may possibly come and talk about this later on. But right now, what we are saying is this. You're hearing the youth say that the Fulanis are allowed to walk around with AK-47, but if they walk around with the cutlass, they get arrested. Governor Ortom took the arms away from the people of Benue to protect themselves. Now they've been killed, and now he's complaining. What Governor Autom should be doing is protecting his people. His number one job, the number one job of every governor, is to provide safety and security for the citizens. And that means that if you return their arms to them, give them, tell them, you don't have to wait. In fact, I'm even going further. Section 33, you have the right to life. That means you have the right to protect that life. You are not going to be a lamb to the slaughter of the Fulanis. You're not going to allow the Fulanis to slaughter you. We can no longer allow Fulanis to keep slaughtering us every day. Every day, killings. As I'm talking to you now, let me read to you something that just came through right now, so you can see that what we're saying is not a joke. Let me read something that just came through just right now, as I was reading, talking to you. In the past time that I've been talking to you now, this information came out not too long ago. Now let me just put this up. Right, here we go. Now listen to this. Listen to this. Please, for your own interest, avoid Ibadan-Ijebu-Ode Road, not Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. Bandits from Mali now have camps there, stopping vehicles and kidnapping travelers. Please forward to loved ones. Copied. This is affecting Southwest. This is only going to get worse. Unless and until we rise up ourselves in the South and push back these Fulanis, they are not up to 10 million. And they are killing us in our own land. The time has come for us to rise up, protect ourselves. Governor Autom has called for a state of emergency. And that is the evidence of things have gone really bad. We need to wake up, and confront this issue. Enough is enough. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, when you get this broadcast, please share it. Let me just show you the last bit where that young man spoke, because that speaks volumes. It's what we've been saying for a long time on Citizen AY and Oduduwa TV Radio. Listen to the last bit. I'll show you. Let me get the young man out. Here we go. Listen to this.
I would like to blame our governor in some extent that he has collected our weapons.
You see?
He has collected our weapons since the history of the Team Nations. No tribe and nobody has ever defeated the Team people. But because the governor has collected our weapons,
you see?
Now we are helpless. That we should submit our arms. We have submitted our arms. And now the Fulanis, they are attacking us. We don't have any other thing to do. There's anybody that move with cutlass that you should arrest him. The Fulanis that move with AK-47 and nobody is here to say anything. There was no security in IDP. They came exactly to attack the IDP. It was because of the neighboring people that we are close to this place.
So, ladies and gentlemen, there is no more talk now. Now we need action. We need to raise the level of awareness among our people. We are talking about radio stations. Yomiko Iki is going to raise funds to get 3 stations, to get 3 states with having a radio, and we plan to do the same thing on the Oduduwa TV Radio as well, to have other 3 other stations. Now we've been talking with discussions with people who in the know, who know how to get this thing up and running. What we're saying clearly is not something, because the governance is killing our people. We need to do something, and if it means in this case that we are actually going to put up a pirate station, so be it. Because the fact of the matter is that this governance, in the face of these killings, we have to do something to stop them killing Southerners. Raising the awareness, making the people aware that the Fulanis mean you harm. They are being given AK-47 by the federal government of Nigeria to take over your land. I've been saying this, and you can hear the governor say it now. Let me play the bit where the governor says state of emergency, so you don't think so that you don't come and say I'm spreading falsehood. Listen to this. Listen. Let's go here.
Times, those people should be prosecuted. So who is commander-in-chief of the armed forces? So this kind of game, these lies, this falsehood that is being played out, it is not acceptable. It is better for me not to be alive to see this kind of shame of leadership. What is going on? Nigerians, my colleagues, the governors, we must arise.
There you go. Listen now.
And impress on the president to call a security summit. If possible, ensure that state of emergency is declared on security.
To ensure that the state of emergency is declared on security. Is that clear enough for you, those of you speaking about one Nigeria? To ensure that the state of emergency is declared in the country. Governor Autom said that. Not me. from his lips. So whilst you are busy talking about one Nigeria, Southerners are being killed. Enough of this nonsense. Ladies and gentlemen, we need your support. We're asking you now urgently, please donate to us on Oduduwa TV Radio. We're trying to get a radio station done. I'll put the account number on there into this broadcast. I've also put out a poll. If you are in support of us having a Oduduwa TV Radio on the airwaves. We have the station in social media like we have now. But what we want to do is to make sure that if you are on the farm, if you're in the farm, you turn on your radio, you can hear Oduduwa TV Radio, and you get important messages such as this now to pass around, such as that information that I told you a few minutes ago, whereby they're talking about the Jebode Road, whereby the place called Jebode, let me just in Ogun State. Let me just make sure I get that out for you. This is very, very important that we take action when we see this. It says again here, Jebode Road. Avoid Ibadan Jebode Road, not Lagos Ibadan Expressway. Bandits from Mali now have camps there. In Nigeria, Malians, foreigners have camp in Ogun State. Foreigners have camp in Ogun State. And there is no, and you're saying there's no state of emergency. Foreigners, Malians, have camp in Ogun State where they now kidnap Yoruba people. My people, when are we going to wake up? The time is now. That is why we're saying support Oduduwa TV Radio. Support us. We need 18.5 million naira to get our station on the airwaves in Yoruba land to reach in 3 states. We can't do all the whole of Nigeria. We're in 3 states, and we need your support. We got people who can help in this area. We're speaking to people on ground. I've just spoken to somebody that knows about this stuff and how how we can do this stuff. So what we are saying to you now is it's enough of the talking. Now it's time for action. We need you to physically donate. We need you to start taking action, protecting your family. If you're watching the broadcast, share it. If you are in Nigeria, start taking action. We need to also raise funds. We need posters. We're trying to create posters about the awareness for Yoruba Nation and the need for us to go for referendum as stated by Ninas. These are all things that we need to do. There's a lot on our plate, but standing still is not an option. We need to work together. Yoruba people, it's time to rise and defend our land. No more talking. You can see what they've done in Benue. And okay, like I've told you, Malians are in Ogun State right now. They are abducting people and holding people to ransom. Foreigners. And you tell me there's one Nigeria. Well, you tell me there's one Nigeria. I don't want to talk anymore. And ladies and gentlemen, when you get this broadcast, please share it. And I'm asking you, please donate. I will put the account number there for those of you who are that can help us. Whatever. Nothing is too small. Right now, we need 18.5 million naira. And this is not a joke. We are going to put up a pirate radio station to make sure that we get information to our people, because our governance is engaged in giving AK-47 to Fulanis to kill non-Fulanis. And you and I are non-Fulanis. Yorubas are not Fulanis. Igbos are not Fulanis. Middle Belters, Benue Thief, they're not Fulanis. So we're all being killed. Why are you talking about one Nigeria? Stop this one Nigeria nonsense talk. Right now, we have a state of emergency as stated by Governor Ortom. That is something you cannot ignore. If he's a governor, a whole governor, is stating that. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. When you get this broadcast, please share it. Share it and take action. Take action. The clock is ticking.